Last time on Persona 3 Reload. I mean, this sounds bad, but it makes sense they're weak to dark when their skin is white as I mean, white people don't really blend into darkness very well. Like camouflage-wise, if you're pale white and you're in a dark room, you stand out. I'm not being racist, but camo index-wise, I'm just saying that there is dark camo for a reason, and it sometimes is advantageous. That's not racism. That's fact.
Excellent leadership. Keep up the good work.
What's racist about that? I am saying that dark skin is superior. It's racist to white people, which, as we know, can't be racist, because they're white. I think I figured out how you can actually take out Elizabeth, because she does seem to take physical damage and magical damage. Using almighty spell attacks is not the way to go, because she seems to have 20,000 health, which I don't believe you're going to get on a single physical attack. I mean, you could possibly do it, or a single magical attack, but I don't think you're going to get that much, because the cap is 9,999. So what you need to do is get multiple hits, which add up to 20,000, which means you gotta hit her with something like the multi-physical attack. And so you get something physical, you stack it with strength, you stack it with damage up, crit chance over the bloody threshold, whatever it is. You hit it with a charge, and then you hit it, and then you hope to God that the accumulation of all those multi-attacks adds up to over 20,000, and then you take her out. The problem with that is I don't have a physical persona that powerful. I just have really powerful ones, and you triggered the hype train. Thank you. All right, so we're on 9 subs at the moment. Cool. Thank you, kind sir. Hey, tall flip kick. How you doing, buddy? As mentioned, as pinned, every 10 subs for September, we're adding an extra hour to the stream because they're on discount. I keep telling people, wait till September, buy your subs on discount. Get multi-month subs on discount. That way you save, I think it's like 25 or 30%. So like if you're going to buy something, buy it on sale. You ready for it, Elizabeth? Yes. Yes, I did. All right, let's continue. I don't know. Maybe towards the end of the playthrough, I might have a persona that has multi-hits, but we'll see. It failed hard. Well, like, you don't expect to one-shot something, but I've worked out the mechanism of the fight. She's going to heal herself, and then she's going to attack. So you've basically got to take her out. You have to do the charge, and you have to do the multi-physical attack, and you just have to take her out in one shot. That's the way to do it. But, like, it is what it is. Like, it is. Either way, we've got stuff that's level 90. So the game's basically in the hole. Now that that's done, let's see if there's anything I can actually fuse. Because if there is, I might as well fuse it now. And then just go. I don't believe I have the thing that lets me fuse things 5 levels higher. I might have it. I don't know. I'll see. Thank you for the bits. If you guys get your emote, you get your email. If you get a resub it now. Okay, let's save everyone. Yeah, Thanatos is level 95. Lucifer's 99. Hellel's 90. Yeah, like...
All registered.
We've already broken this game.
It is a
forget the special fusion.
What kind of persona?
Is this acceptable?
Yeah, no, not this guy. It could be this one. Severe. No, not severe. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these guys. Not this guy, not this guy, not this guy. It's gonna be that guy with a sword that everyone likes. But anyway, I wouldn't worry about it.
Is this acceptable? Is this acceptable?
We strike to all foes, 1 to 2 hits. Something like this could work, but I think you need a lot more than 2. You need like several.
Are you satisfied with this?
You definitely need several.
Are you satisfied with this?
You 100% need several.
Are you finished?
Let's see if I have a card that gives me several. I don't think Asura's gonna hit that hard, but like, if I have a card. Kuma, it's not that. It's because Elizabeth counts you when you repel, drain, or null something. If you don't have those, she won't heal. And will fight normally. Why did you just give me the solution to the boss fight? Now there's no point to even do it, because all I have to do is just put a deflection up every single turn. Now there's no point. Now I'm just gonna skip it. Oh, this keeps happening. Anyways, carrying on. I think we're on the final floor anyway.
Okay.
New Year promise day is fast approaching. I can't let my nerves get the best of me now. Let's go about as usual. I'll support you from here. Check progress. I believe the highest you've gotten is 256. This feels like a computer simulation. Looks like we've reached as far as we can go. 256. That is such a computer simulation.
Oh, hello.
It's not a solution, I'm just letting you know that she does fight normally. Just don't tell me anything about the fights. I don't need anything about any fights. Anyway, let's not go into it. It's not worth it. I'll skip it anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's call it quits. I don't need to know how they fight normally or how they don't fight normally. I don't need to know anything about any fights. It defeats the purpose of playing the game in the first place. It defeats the purpose. Third semester. Oh god, exams. I thought we were done with this. Thank you, Artful. Thank you. Why exams? I'm so sick of exams. Oh god, the whole chat is just flooded. I can't even read it. At least the music's cool. You're about to beat your last record. Keep up the support. Jesus. Jesus. You completely misunderstood. Guys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Please, stop talking about the fights. I don't want to talk about fights. Please, stop. I can hear people talking.
Come to think of it.
Have you heard about the rumors about the cult?
Excuse me?
Are you gonna try to fuse Jesus soon? Well, he wasn't on my fusion list. Hey, don't call it that if you don't know anything about it. Besides, it's pretty much the fact that fall is coming. And I don't think I can fuse Jesus. I'm already out of Tartarus. Oh well, nothing we can do about that, I guess. By the way, about the homework for a second period. First bell has rung. This is nice music.
Everyone, listen up.
Okay, maybe if the music was playing like this earlier in the game, school might have been less boring. Happy New Year, everyone. Winter break has come and gone. No more boozing. Oh, you guys are underage. Wow, I feel sorry for you. But since it's New Year, here's a relevant question for you all.
Listen.
Let's see, Kuma, do you know about the monk named Ikkyu? The one who's famous enough that they made a show based on his life? Well, this is what he said about New Year. The New Year is the index of a journey to a certain place. Where is this certain place he's referring to? One's hometown, one's second life, the underworld. What? What do people normally say? What the f... I like how it's almost evenly spread. I want the underworld.
Exactly.
Yes, that's right. Wait, that was right? Our New Year's decorations are but milestone markers along the path to the underworld. Ikkyu was an eccentric old man. During the New Year's celebration, he carried around a staff with a skull on top of it. And he'd say stuff like, death is coming closer, to random passengers by and whatnot. Anyway, if you want to learn more about old-timey stuff like this, you can go ask Mr. Ekoda about it. Now open your textbooks. I answered correctly. And I was trolling. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. Okay. See, this music just makes school so much better. The other music just got so overwhelming.
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started.
Oh god, he better not jump off.
Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
Oh god, this better not be his letter. Want to come to the rooftop? It'd be nice to have a little chat up here. You're free, right? Come hang out on the rooftop for a bit. Wait, they're both on the rooftop. Seems like both Junpei and Yukari on the rooftop. But I didn't date Junpei. I decided to meet them there.
Oh. Sorry, I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it. Only to find Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
You know what I don't understand? If they're putting that barrier up to stop people from jumping over, why is there, like, the thing in the middle that you could step on to climb over the top? It's a bit counterproductive, isn't it?
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel.
It only stops short people.
Anyhow, it's so nice today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
I don't really get it. This is all 'cause of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up. I guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Oh, well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too, right, dude?
No comment.
Oh, come on! Well, fine. I'll just have to make a huge comeback then. That's what heroes do.
You never change, do you? I'm almost jealous. I'm not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too.
At least he's not getting depressed when someone pokes fun of him.
I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
I love how everyone's forgetting about Mitsuru that was there as well. And Akihiko that was there as well.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Yes! Friendship!
Don't say that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
We'll get it done.
Yeah, let's send them packing. And those two guys from Strega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something.
Yukari, do me a favor. Please don't heal them again. Like, seriously, that was counterproductive.
We gotta take care of them, too. Let's show them what C's 2F's trio can do. Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped.
Oh! I just remembered, Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
I love how she picks this time to bring that up.
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
Yay! We get to date a robot! Oh, thank you, kind sirs. Thank you, Hexen. Thank you, Artful. Thank you, everyone. You guys got the rank 3 emote now. Nice work, nice work, nice work. Alright, we get to date a robot. I guess we do get to skip the other arcanas after all. Because dating a robot, right? Why not? Poor Hidetoshi. Kuma, that never happened. It did according to the manga. Passive level up, please. Kibo Love Hotel, not your first date with a robot. Oh god! Kibo actually went to the Love Hotel. Yeah, at this point it's pretty obvious that maxing out all the social links isn't happening. Kuma messed up. I mean, I don't really think someone playing this game for the first time is going to get all the social links because they don't know. And to be fair, I didn't even spend a lot of time like doing part-time jobs or anything. So I didn't really spend that much time not doing social links. It's more so you just have to optimize the crap out of it because you have to do the ones that are least available first. But you're not going to figure that out the first time you're playing it without knowing which days which social link is available. So from that point of view, meh. It's not that bad considering I just didn't do 2 of them. It's been a while since I last came to school. I know this isn't exactly the best situation, but I have a new outlook for so many things. Kuma, do you have any plans for after school today?
Excuse me?
If you don't mind, I would like to walk home with you. What the hell? Walk home with her.
That's great.
Thank you. But there is one place I would like to visit before returning to the dorm. Shall we go?
I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines.
I just had a thought in my head, which is hilarious. You want to know what it is? You know how you're dating multiple girls, and eventually shit's just gonna hit the fan? What happens if you're cheating on all of them with AIGIS? What would be more emotionally damaging for girls? You cheating on them with another girl, or you cheating on all of them with a robot? What would hurt more?
But lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same.
What do you mean? Who's your master? He's not dead. I'm right here. What the fuck?
I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions rather than logic.
Why is my robot feeling emotions?
I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you.
I can sense AIGIS' faint affection. Please! Don't dirty the robot!
I am thou.
I don't even know if it's waterproof.
Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
That is so bad.
Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest.
What arcana is she
to
even?
create a persona of the Eon Arcana.
I don't even know what Eon stands for. Isn't that like one of the lesser arcanas? The way it breaks down is that you have 22 social links in the game. Of those, 2 take place at night and can be considered a given. 3 rank up by themselves, that leaves 17 you actually have to work with. Of those, 11 can only be ranked up after a school day. Right, that's the math way.
Oh, I misspoke. I mentioned what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people.
But dogs do have emotional capacity, as do other animals.
Sorry.
AIGIS looks somewhat lonely. We decided to go back to the dorm. Oh god. Oh god.
Welcome back.
How was your day? The school somehow feels different from last year. It has a strange atmosphere, doesn't it? A lot of students in my class were talking about cults and other weird things. I can imagine this has something to do with the coming of Nyx. We can't lose. Let's push past the promise day. AIGIS gets a social link. I really like this music. I kind of wish that they used it a lot sooner. I didn't expect the cult to become so popular. I thought more people would oppose it. But it's like a fire drawing moths to its flames. The masses have simply accepted it.
Hey.
Not everyone at school thinks this is just a normal third term. They have no clue that this may be their last term ever. I don't know how to feel. Even though we're in the same classroom, it feels like we're living in different worlds. Like, something just hit me. And I don't know how to process it. But in high school, there was this kid that was attending the high school, but he had basically brain cancer. So it was terminal. It's basically game over, right? And the kid's parents made him attend school for as long as he could. And I remember thinking at the time, like, what was the point? On some level, I can understand that it's trying to give him a normal life, you know, despite it being very limited, obviously. But on another side, I was sort of thinking, you're learning and doing homework and all this other shit, you know what I mean? Like, why not just take him to Disneyland or something, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, it's, It's such a... Life is so... The song wouldn't have meaning if they played it sooner. It's supposed to make you feel different emotions, considering the promised day is coming soon. I think this song could have been used when Aragaki died. Because after Aragaki died, the music in the dorm was happy and it didn't make sense. Had they played this song when Aragaki dies, it would have worked. And then had they had a slight remix of the song when the promised day is approaching, it would have worked even better. But the fact that normal music plays after Aragaki dies makes the entire dorm feel weird, because they're talking about everyone being sad and depressed, but the music is uplifting and it just didn't fit. And I can say that now because I was editing out the LP after Aragaki dies, and I commented on it, and I still agree that the normal dorm music after Aragaki died just didn't feel appropriate. Also the color palette. I mean, I get that, but yeah, they could have executed it a lot earlier, because then it makes Aragaki's death not as impactful, which I don't think is good, considering he's a team member and he sacrifices himself for another team member. So it would have been nice if there was some sort of change, but there wasn't. So it was like, I knew the cult would have some influence over school, but to this extent, can you think of any effective ways to counter them? Kill them? Eliminate the cult?
No.
The entire cult? I would prefer not to do that. Eliminating the cult should only be our last resort. Can I help you? Let's talk.
I don't think so.
Just as expected, the cult's influence has reached our school. Some people seem to be fully devoted to it. We need to do something about Nyx. Tell me about it. I don't think I can go upstairs and do anything with my herbs. I think the point of the normal music was that even though someone just died, time moves on like normal. I didn't get that impression. It would make sense if they did it a couple of days after his death, but to not have it at all, even when he died and everyone was just sitting in the dorm room talking about it, I think it would have been more powerful if there was no music, or if they had some other music. But having the normal music felt out of place, particularly when other people were talking about Aragaki's death. It just felt out of place. If you wanted to get the time moves on message, you could have played the music a day later and just skipped it for a day, or skipped it for like a week and then played it. But just playing it as normal just kind of felt weird. Temperance Arcana may help me grow. Believer's note. Author writes about fanatically about Nyx. Let's see what the URL leads to. The Book of Nyx. It looks like a site for those who worship Nyx. The end that frees us from suffering is nigh. We are all but fools. We perpetuate our own fears and misery and allow them to control us. But Nyx Sama will show us the way. Nyx Sama will save us all. It seems as though the blog hasn't been updated in a little while. I need to be ready for the fight that awaits us on January 31st. SP has been increased by 5. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room. So, is our Grim Reaper going to visit us time to time, or is that kind of like gone now? No more Grim Reaper. Oh yeah, we go to school on Saturdays. What is this crap? This is just so we date AIGIS. Wait. Oh yeah, if I spend time with Yukari, it's just a booty call. Wait! But if I can booty call with Yukari, whom I spent time with on Christmas, what if I talk to any of the other girls? Will they booty call, or will they be upset that we didn't spend time with them on Christmas and New Year? That is the real question. Well, Ryoji said he'd disappear after you didn't kill him. Well, he said he'd disappear regardless, but he didn't say when. Yuko. Let's see if Yuko does anything. Let's see if she's upset. I highly doubt she'll just booty call us, but like, I don't know, we'll find out. She'll definitely booty call us. Man, and I just edited out the part where Yuko takes us to a room and she talks about her dad. Yuko, that was the most awkward shit ever. You took him to your room, and then you talked about marriage, kids, and how you look like your dad. That was like... You cock-blocked yourself on that one.
Hey there.
Ever since you helped me discover my dreams, I've been studying really hard trying to make them come true. So whatever you decide to do, give it your 100%. I'll be there for you, just like you were for me. I feel an unbreakable bond. Let's see if it's a booty call. Let's see if it's a booty call. I think it is.
There. Jeez.
You're kind of needy, aren't you? But I don't mind it. Want to come over? But we better be quiet so my parents don't find out.
Man, I am beat. I managed to stay awake all through class today. Pretty amazing, huh?
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought she meant like I'm beat from what I just did.
I kind of like days like this, when we don't have practice or anything. You know, just to spend time with the one you like. But at the same time, it's also kind of sad.
Please don't talk about your dad.
After you go home, I can still feel your presence in the air. You'll stay just a little longer, won't you?
I did not want a daughter. I shared a special evening with Yuko. I feel an unbreakable bond. So, we could basically rotate all the girls. In the last month leading up to the end, we could literally rotate through all the
I
girls.
see you're back.
Her way of saying take a shower. So literally you could just booty call the girls. Oh my god. So you could just rotate the girls in the final month. That is awesome. That is awesome. I don't think you could do that in P5. But then again, you had your teacher in your room working as a slave. Jesus. Yeah, you can booty call any of the girls you maxed out on the social link. That is Chad. Kuma, you missed it earlier, but I said that you don't want a daughter for the slightest chance she becomes like Bogo from Honkai. Trust me, if I have a daughter, she will not become like Bogo from Honkai. Trust me, she won't. If she does, then I wouldn't have a daughter. We're doing Genshin? We're already finished. I'm just leaving it on so people get drops.
Oh, hello there.
The weather is lovely today. If you don't mind, I'd like to walk home with you again. I'm cheating with all the girls with a robot.
Thank you very much.
How much does AIGIS weigh? I kind of feel like she could potentially crush him. Before we leave, could we take a slight detour? I want to go to the roof. No, AIGIS, you have so much to live for.
I like this place. I can see the entire town from here.
You mean because your eyes are actually lenses and you can zoom in?
Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see our dorm from here?
Yeah, with her eyes.
Back in Yakushima, where I'd been sleeping, the ocean waters were much clearer than they are here.
You know what would be funny if she said Fukushima? That would have aged like shit. In Fukushima, where I was sleeping, the waters were so much clearer. Not anymore!
But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, I didn't even think about whether I liked the scenery or not. What about you? Do you like it here?
I like it here. It's actually quite peaceful.
I'm so glad to hear that. Feeling the same way? Watching the same scenery? It's nice. I began to feel emotions towards various things that I hadn't felt before. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, then I want to cherish these feelings.
AIGIS is screwed because AIGIS can potentially outlive anyone. So she's effectively cursed with immortality. She gets to feel, but by being able to feel, she will also feel negative emotions such as pain and loss. And she will get to witness the loss of everyone that she feels positively for. And then she'll also experience loneliness. Woof. Reminder, we need an Aeon persona. I don't even know if I have one. But considering that I scored 3, it's fine. And considering that I can actually buy those things on the computer for night, it's also fine.
Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so the winds can get quite chilly up here. It would be awful if you caught a cold.
Oh god, she's maternal. Decided to go back to the dorm. Those motherly instincts are kicking in.
I see you're back.
You're back. Only 3 more weeks till X Day. The fate of the entire world. I'm not concerning myself with all that right now. All I'm thinking about at this moment is moving forward. So Koromaru wants to go for a walk. Koromaru! Sad part being I can't actually fuse anything, but like... Anyone missing? Yeah, I think that's it for missing people. The fact that I don't have an Aeon persona means that they're not very good. But then again, I can fuse out this guy. You got to play a demo of the DLC? Nice. It's a lot of fun. I think you're going to enjoy it. We'll see.
Marvelous.
Yay, more
looking
Twilight
forward.
fragments.
How may I assist you? Are you in search of new...
Well then,
Oh,
shall we take
this,
a look?
funnily enough, this is one of them.
Are you satisfied with
You know
this?
what? Funnily enough, I don't actually need Lucifer because he's a piece of crap.
Please, take a look.
Ah, please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
But he has Deliberate, which is actually good. But so does... No one else actually has Deliberate. Your job is literally to create
It is a
Deliberate.
What kind of persona do you desire? Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
I don't want to get rid of Thanatos, whatever.
Are you satisfied with this? This one is somewhat beneath you.
But if I give a Deliberate... Because this tower is kind of useless. Yeah.
This one is somewhat beneath you.
This guy will be cheaper to summon than Lucifer.
This one, what do you wish to inherit?
Although I could push forward better skills.
Are you satisfied? Please choose what skills to inherit.
Yeah, let's push better stuff. Charge, deliberate.
It seems you have been blessed. Well then, shall we begin?
Oh god, it's gonna accidental fusion crap. I don't want accident. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, good. Sure. Cool.
It is a please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
This persona, yes?
How is this thing considered attractive? But I don't want to get rid of it because I need the Aeon.
Very well.
You're one level from fusing away Jesus. I mean, I had the thing that lets me fuse things 5 levels higher, so the level wasn't the issue. It was that I didn't have what I needed. And it's fine, we don't necessarily need it. At this point, we can just attack everything with the Hellel and we'll be fine. Oh no, not you.
Go have a look.
Dating!
Thanks for stopping.
Instant transmission! We should be able to walk Koromara. Oh, AIGIS can do the planet box thing. Wanna check on the rooftop? Oh god. Quality of the produce. I've been wondering how the plants are doing lately. She's not gonna gain anything, so we don't actually need to.
Oh, good evening. We happen to run into each other a lot, don't we?
Thanatos and Orpheus? That's easy to remember. She's wondering, where's my booty call?
I stopped by the bookstore and didn't realize it had gotten so late.
You know what's scary? If Hutchin's wearing glasses and she's dressing like that, she could look like Chihiro. That is scary. That is scary.
It's a bit scary being out at this hour. There have been more and more strange people around lately.
Yeah, what are the odds of bumping into another serial killer?
I suppose with Koromaru-kun around, we won't have to worry about walking alone at night, will we?
Ah!
Oh, look at the time. I think we should start heading back.
Ah! Careful, guys. Careful. There's no school today. What am I supposed to do with my life? That's the thing, I could have done the Angel Beats quest on Sundays. Crazy. I don't think I'll need a lot of these growths, but I'll just grab it just in case. And we'll just boost up our persona, I guess. Strength. Agility, magic. How is Hillel doing? Yeah, he needs some magic. This fusion implies that Messiah is the MC's ultimate persona, since you're fusing away your first persona plus your second. Shit! I didn't have him equipped! I forgot how it worked. But you have to also consider that the whole thing for Jesus is like, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. You have to take a look at your first persona and then also the death persona. That kind of, you know what I mean? Beginning, end. Your first and your last. Get it? Well, again, Messiah isn't Jesus. I mean, Messiah might not be Jesus, but Jesus was a Messiah, so it's like, eh. Depends how you want to play it.
See, you're back.
Koromaru's like, take me for a walk. I'm sorry, Koromaru, but like, I think Hillel needs more firepower. He's not strong enough.
Hey,
I thought at least our school would be safe from that cult crap, but I guess I was wrong. While our classmates are talking about the end of the world and the salvation and stuff, why do we have to go through this at school too? And... yeah, this guy's pretty close to like... if he had like a multi-attack, actually. Don't seem to have anything with multiple physical attacks. Dang, so it has to be something that you get naturally.
By the way,
Oh yeah, we have tomorrow off for, what was it again? Oh yeah, coming of day age. Like I said before, I just hope I can make it to my 20th birthday. Coming of age, oh my god. So they literally have like a day for becoming adults. That's a good day to spend with your significant others in a booty call. Hillel should have like 99 now, 98. Hillel should hit like a truck. Today's the coming of age, there's no school. $99 max. That's it, no more. Okay. Okay, Hillel, okay. Also the fact that Orpheus is the man who traveled through Tartarus to meet Hades and get his wife back, and Thanatos is the Greek god of death. To get his wife back, but we're not married. The cult is everywhere, all over the city, even at our school. Everyone's talking about how the world is going to end, as if it's a fact. How can they give up so easily?
Yes.
Then again, we can't really expect everyone to think like us. Every human is different and will come to their own conclusion. But that's why I believe there are more people out there who won't give up either. Possible. Might as well grab the drinks. Resist, resist, resist. Repel. Nullify light. Ah, so I have nullification of light. Okay. Let's see what games we can play. Strength. How do I fuse that guy with the sword that everyone loves? The one that does the multi-attack. Everyone seems to be obsessed with fusing him. What's his combination? I don't want my life to end before I become an adult. Let's make sure we win, Kuma. And then, just like always, let's all come back together. Your Shitsune, he's not in the game. What? Well, this guy's about to be maxed. So I have 2 personas with max damage. Then maybe my samurai guy might have been the way to go. Who cares? My persona is powerful. I don't even care about what they're saying anymore. Those girls are annoying. And I don't care about class either. Don't care. Like, I've stopped caring. We've had too many of these school things. Like, too many. I don't care how depressed they are or how far the cult has spread. Like, who cares at this point? Alright, let's get that nullification duplication. Alright, more AIGIS.
Oh,
Are you leaving today? Let's go.
thank you very much.
It's cold, so we should head straight home. Let's see, when is the next train? Aww. What? Why are they angry?
Stay behind me. This could be dangerous. They seem very angry. You're the ones that I often see at the shrine. What's wrong? What? Koromaru-san? You think we what? Wait, we aren't mistreating Koromaru-san. It's true that he's been helping us in our battles, but... What? No. Oh, these are Koromaru-san's old friends. They doubt our intentions regarding Koromaru-san, since he's been more frequently injured lately. How can we make them understand?
Try to explain.
This is all a misunderstanding, everyone.
It's cute that a cat likes Koromaru.
Please don't be angry. Just calm down.
That's the icing on the cake, that an actual cat is upset and worried about Koromaru. Oh my god, it attacked her.
I'm so sorry. My hand is hard.
That's your own fault.
I see.
I had it happen. So, we were in Bosnia, and remember how I told you about my grandfather's blood brother? In the yard, they always had this dog that was chained up, and you weren't allowed to go near it because it would bite you. And then, I went to the yard, and he told me that he basically released the dog. It was gonna die, and so he took the chain off, and now the dog basically walks around the yard. And I basically went to pat it, and it's like, no, don't pat it, it'll bite you! And it's like 16, 17 years old at this point. And I haven't seen this dog in like 10 years. And so basically it goes to bite me. It's like, nah. And by the time like it's coming to bite me, I just close my hand. And it's like, nah. and it can't actually bite me because it can't open its jaw enough to grab my whole like fist in its hand. And so it tries. It goes like, oh, and then it just basically gives up. It's like, so this dog is so old, but it's like, I'm gonna bite you. Ah, fuck it. And I'm just like, oh my god. And this dog used to be terrifying as a kid, right? You would be scared to go there because this dog would rip you apart. But now it's like so old and like harmless and can't really do anything. It's just like, I feel so bad. I just wanted to pat you, you know? But even now it's like, no, don't touch me. I bite you. I'm like, that's sad, you know? Someone must have done something really bad to this dog for it to be like that to all these other humans. You know what I mean? Like, that is really bad.
No wonder they're suspicious of me. My body is completely unnatural to them. I hope that dog isn't hurt. I've been thinking lately. No matter how human my heart becomes, my body will always remain a machine.
Well, technically speaking, humans are like a bio-machine of sorts. So, like, is there really a big difference? I mean, let's be real here.
Of course, it's obvious when you think about it, but I'm not strong enough to be a weapon, and I'm too stiff to pass as a human. There's nowhere I truly belong. I'm neither completely machine, nor quite human.
That's not true.
But
Oh my god, I could say something very horrible. Do you want to know what it is? You do belong somewhere. In the kitchen. You're not only a toaster, but you're also a dishwasher.
oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. You're right. Even if I can't quite explain it, I have to be true to myself. Sorry for bringing all of this up. If I hadn't been created, I never would have met everyone. And that includes you. If I can stay by your side, then nothing should faze me. I know that.
I sense AIGIS' faint affection. You know, this would have actually been interesting back in the day prior to the whole topic of sentience of AI being so mainstream in games. Because now there's like a few games that have touched on the topic of what happens if an AI starts developing emotions and starts thinking and has feelings, you know? Whereas like back in, I think this was like 2009 or something, that particular topic wasn't as mainstream, you know? So having a character that's a machine and an AI eventually develop sentience and feelings would be a really interesting discussion topic that wasn't so common. But now it's a lot more common, at least in my eyes, with the amount of games that we have where you basically play as a machine, you know?
I should make sure that Koromaru-san's friends understand our situation. I don't want you to end up in danger again. I'll see you later. Excuse me.
I guess you can establish dominance by peeing on them. I parted ways with AIGIS and went back to the dorm.
Oh, there you are.
Holy crap, Junpei just walked up to me.
We're all going to Hagakure. Wanna come?
Nani? Sure.
Wow, that was easy.
You mentioned food. When have I ever said no to food?
Sonata-san's buying today. You remember that bet we made in Yakushima?
Picking up girls?
Ah, you probably forgot all about it by now.
No, it was picking up the girls, wasn't it?
Well, you won in the end, even if it was AIGIS.
Oh right, the one to pick up a girl wins. Although that's not technically fair, to be fair. Like, that was kind of rigged.
But whatever, Sonata-san still lost, right? Even if it took me like 6 months to make him admit it.
Wait a minute, didn't you technically also pick up a girl? Everyone that picked up a girl is like everyone except Akihiko. Oh my god, Akihiko's the only one that didn't pick up a girl.
Come on, everyone else already left. We got a jet.
I just realized that Akihiko's the only one that didn't pick up a girl.
Have Everyone's okay with the special, right?
Okay, I just had an idea. A video labeled "How to Pick Up Girls." Literally, just walk up in public and pick up women. Like, just pick them. Just pick them up. Technically speaking, it's not false advertisement. Sounds good to me.
Okay, 5 specials, please.
Man, this is awesome! Sonata-sans never treated us all to ramen before.
I'll accept that I lost. But why do I have to treat all of you?
You're still going on about that? Come on, Sonata-san, a bet's a bet. You gotta pay up.
All right, all right. I never said I wouldn't. What's wrong, Aigis? You doubting me too?
No, but have you seen the magazine on the counter? The headline caught my attention.
What magazine?
Yukari's like, what magazine? Are you joking?
This one. Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks.
Oh, it must be about that doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
Huh. Hey, look at this photo. Check out their so-called messiah.
Let me guess, it's Jesus with the tattoo.
What the? Is that Takaya?
I mean, like, he had that aesthetic going for him, didn't he? Hippie Jesus with a tramp stamp.
I thought something was up. So, it's Strega after all.
So he's basically convincing everyone that the end is nigh and they should accept it. Here's the real question. Why? Whatever. I don't even know what half the stuff that guy does or why he is. Like, whatever.
I just lost my appetite.
I'll eat it for you.
Listen. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon, a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights. This great being is known as Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. When Nyx arrives, there will be no more pain, no more suffering. Humanity shall be freed.
And he's trying to hijack the thing and lead her to create a new world with him as the whatever the F that other guy with the long hair wanted to do.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
So he's planning to get all these guys to mass Alt F4 themselves as an offering to Nyx to basically let him dictate what's gonna happen at the next restart. Yukari! You see why we kill people? This is why we kill people. So this shit doesn't happen.
Wait, he's saying that Nyx will save the world? But that's a lie.
Yukari, wait till you find out what politicians do for a living.
I don't think that even matters. This is all just a game to him.
That bastard.
But there are those who do not understand the truth, even though they have also been granted her blessing.
Great, now he's talking shit about us.
They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it for their own personal gain.
You mean to score brownie points with chicks? I mean, that's not a lie.
These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
Technically not wrong.
Wait, is he talking about us?
You're too loud.
Right. Sorry. But can you blame me? And what do they mean by the charismatic one? Why is he suddenly a celebrity?
Well, apparently Jin was already pretty well known on the internet. He's probably good at influencing public perception.
Yeah, I bet he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame by building his brand like a celeb. Those two make me sick.
Brothers and sisters, I shall go forth to make preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace, as you await your salvation. Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx. The revolution is upon us, my brethren.
Revolution? People can't seriously be buying this crap, can they?
Perhaps the power of an exceptionally charismatic individual is the only way to change this nebulous future. That's the end of the article. It appears Strega disappeared again after the interview.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus. They're just wasting everyone's time.
Still, it seems they've managed to shift the atmosphere of the entire city. Even if they don't say it out loud, people must be scared inside.
Yeah, they probably are.
That's why they're believing this crap and going to anyone that actually offers them a solution. That's what people do when they're scared. They look for leadership, even if that leadership is terrifying.
Why else would anyone believe this nonsense? It's not normal.
Believing what you hear is a choice. There's no real way for them to know what's true.
Well, no wonder it feels like the world's ending. We're all gonna die.
But is that so unusual? All life will eventually come to an end. Does Nyx's involvement change that in some way?
I mean, it brings it forward a few decades.
Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
Yeah, but I want to die when I'm old, not when there's so much food to eat. They're not ready to die.
I guess.
Tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this happened.
I mean, what about Chidori? Didn't that make you think about your death a little bit? I'm just saying.
But we're already here, so why don't we just leave it at that?
Do you even remember who Chidori is?
Our target is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll deal with them too. That's all there is to it.
Agreed. We'll probably run into them in Tartarus anyway. No matter how you look at it, they want us out of the picture.
I'm gonna laugh if we just one-shot Takaya by fisting him. That would just be the most hilarious way to deal with him. Just one-shot him. That would just be so funny. And it's possible because we have a persona at almost level 99 with 99 strength, and we have charge and God's hand. Like, the way you take out Takaya is you just fist him to death. It's like an episode of South Park.
Promise Day's almost here, huh?
Yeah.
We need to do all we can until then.
Alright. And first things first, we're gonna need lots of energy. Let's eat! Excuse me! I'll add a Hagakure bow to the list!
Actually, I found a better way. We summon Mara, we give Mara a pierce attack, then we use charge, and then Mara pierces Takaya to death. We're gonna make it happen.
You don't mind, right, Sonata-san?
Oh, Junpei, didn't you say you were eating half of AIGIS' food too?
No, don't worry. I'm starving.
This is basically me. We go to like a buffet, and you know how at some buffets they basically charge you if you have leftover food? And people being people, they're always like hungrier than they think they are. Sorry, they're not as hungry as they think they are, and they keep ordering. Ooh, I want some of this. Ooh, I want some of that. Ooh, I want some of that. And then suddenly everyone's like, ugh, I'm stuffed. And there's just a bunch of food there, and I'm just like, yep, I'll do it. And then I just eat it, because wasting food is bad.
You better eat it all.
Eat it! Eat it! Oh. Let's see if this actually works. You guys keep talking about the manga. I read it like 10 times ago.
Welcome to the
You don't have to keep
Velvet Room.
typing it. I read it. I read it. Stop.
Please take a look.
Please. Stop. Oh, this thing is actually going to level up. Shit. What was my thing actually called? Oh, wait. Did I already summon Mara? No, I didn't.
Browse to your heart's content.
What's he called? What was my original persona called? What level was it? Orpheus, oh, okay. I don't remember my ABCs.
Please take a look. This person. Is this acceptable? Very well. It's yours.
Let's see if we can choose it.
Which will you choose?
Yay, Messiah.
You can't control this one yet.
Effing hell.
Are you finished? We look.
I could have used it when I was in Tartarus, but you have to go one more level. I mean, I can say that now. Alright, we gotta get this thing ready for Takaya.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Ah, have you all the
Are you satisfied with this? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an immense amount of power. Well then, shall we begin?
I am Mara, the Demon King. There's no point trying to hide your innermost desires from me, for the two of us are now one. It's got both tentacles and a hat. How did this thing pass censoring? I have no idea. Primal Force, severe damage to one foe. Charge. Why does it have Spirit Drain? Get this thing out of here. Pierce Amp. Perfect. Let's accept it. Let's see what happens. Resist physical. I kind of don't care.
Very well. We look.
Alright, now Mara needs to get a lot more strength. Mara needs to one-shot Takaya. Why are we doing this? Because fuck it, that's why. In P5 mobile game, they censored Mara by giving him a traditional Chinese hat. You know, that's actually funny, because it basically means they're aware. And they recognize what the issue is, so they gave him a hat. Like, they're basically admitting that they know what the issue is. So they're like, here's a hat. Isn't that funny? How is that not funny? I find that hilarious. Anyway, let's take a quick break. I need more water. But that's hilarious to me. I find that funny. Oh my god.
Oh. Uh-huh.
What? I was on mute? Damn it. I was just saying we have our plan for Takaya. I can hear people talking.
Come to think of it.
My brother has been acting weird. When I pressed him for details, he told me he was invited to join the cult and at Escapade.
Seriously?
My brother's always been kind of gloomy though. Anyways, I wonder... I never would have thought that someone for all salvation and stuff would be at a club. Apparently this guy's lurking in the corner of the dance floor. He's got this crazy look in his eye when he goes off about the moment of salvation or whatever. Personally, I'd stay away from him. Suspicious seems to be persuading people to join at the club. I was able to see the Myra design in Discord. I think I saw the hat design a while ago. Someone showed it in Discord. It's kind of funny. They understand what the issue is, so they gave him a hat. That's actually pretty funny. The fact that they're bringing more attention to it means, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you ignore something, it kind of, you know, ignores it. Whereas if you put attention on it, it's sort of like, oh. Where's my charge? Do I not have charge? No, I have to have charge. I don't have charge. Didn't I have a charge card? No, it's not a passive, it's an ability. Heal support. Here it is. I have a favor to ask. I apologize for the sudden. I would like to drop by somewhere with you. If it's acceptable, I'll meet you by your seat after school. Sounds awfully clingy, but let's do it.
Goodbye.
Are you going home for today? I'd like to stop by somewhere with you on the way back. Alright, let's go see the dogs.
Thank you very much.
Does Paulina Mall work? I know everyone always hangs out there. She's gonna buy food? This place looks like California.
Excuse me, could I trouble you for a moment?
Oh god, she wants us to join a cult.
Have you seen a kitty cat around here? She's a precious little white spotted cat named Michan. She slipped away when I wasn't looking. I'm so worried about where she could have gone. She's getting on in her years, like me, so I doubt she could have gotten very far.
A white spotted cat. Did you see one?
I might have.
Goodness, really? Where might this have been?
Near the station, near the strip mall. I think it was... strip mall.
Thank you, dear. I'll go look for her.
A white spotted cat named Michan. If you don't mind, could we help her look? Being separated from a loved one can be very distressing after all.
Alright.
Yes! What's the phrase usually used in situations like these?
That's
It goes
AIGIS'
around,
old VA.
Comes
Oh.
around to hit you in the back of the head. That's it! She might be so hungry, she could eat a house. Or was it hungry as a house? In any case, we should hurry.
Eat a horse, I think the expression is.
Michan-san!
This is more the station.
Michan-san! Are you there? There's no trace of her. I can detect hostile readings like shadows. But when it comes to this, I'm useless, aren't I? And I was the one who insisted we search. I'm sorry.
Let's keep looking.
Thank you, but it's getting dark. We should probably give up the search for today. I'm happy that you took the time to indulge me in this. It's not working out. After all, how could a machine like myself have feelings like a normal person?
AIGIS is smiling. I feel like I understand her a little better now. AIGIS, becoming human.
I'll be going back alone today. I need some time to think. I'm sorry. After you invited me out, too.
Welcome back.
How was your day? We're almost halfway through January. Today's the 13th, so we only have 18 more days. To be honest, I'm still nervous until recently, but I'm not nervous anymore. I know we'll be alright. If it was Friday and it's the 13th, that would have been like so much more. Alright, let's see what's going on in the club.
You there? You live in a world where emptiness roams and chaos reigns. You struggle so fervently, twinkling like stars in the night. Such delusion will not lead to deliverance.
Look, mate, I'm not into this.
Why not join us in the Messiah and await the moment of salvation?
We still have time.
You say that only because you don't know the truth. Heed the voice of the Messiah and follow the path to true salvation.
The suspicious man that preached to me is staring at me from over by the wall. Once he starts, it's probably going to take a while for him to finish. Please don't make me listen. Oh god, it's a bathroom. Are you ready to hear the voice of the Messiah and welcome salvation? If I accept, I wonder what they'll tell me. It could be dangerous. What should I do? Time will not wait. Now's the time to take action. Let's see what I can do. If I can get strength for Mara, I'm getting strength for Mara. Magic. Hellel's maxed. See, this guy is not even... He just has Heat Razor. That's all he has. And this doesn't even matter. And I can nullify light if I just give him something. Because he'll get rid of growth soon. See, I don't even need this because I'm not actually going to use him. So I should just nullify the light. But then I'm not going to use him. I'm only going to use him for Demonic Decree. But that doesn't even work against bosses, so what's the point? That's the problem. Like, once you get a bloody persona like Hellel, you don't actually need any other personas. It's pointless. It's just... It's ridiculous. I should actually just give him some magic. Just so my elemental attacks hit a little harder. I'll do it another night. I don't have to rush it. Oh god, these girls. I don't care. Your lives are meaningless. Jump off the roof. They've just been blabbing about crap the entire game. I'd say there's better personas than Hellel. There are, but the problem is Lucifer effed up. And I'm not remaking Lucifer, so Hellel's the best there is. That's it. We'll just have to deal with it. Galel's only use is for fusion spell, and I wasn't referring to Lucifer. Eh. At least I don't have to sit my exams. As long as I don't sit the exams, I'm happy. Because I don't want to sit those.
So...
I've been continuing my search for Mi-chan's son, but I haven't had any luck. Anyways, would like to walk home with you?
Thank you very much.
Ah!
Was that a cat's meow? Could it be?
Is it the cat that we fed a while ago?
Are you Mi-chan's son? It is Mi-chan's son. I'm so glad.
But how do we know that meow means yes? Oh yeah, you can speak animal.
Let's go tell the old lady about this.
What if we can't find the old lady now?
Oh, there. You seem a little skinnier than you used to be. This little one is all I have left to keep me company. I was so lonely when Mi-chan was missing. I don't know how I can thank the both of you.
Lonely? Is being by oneself lonely?
Oh, yes, dear. When you get to be my age, you'll find that all the wealth in the world won't take care of you. No one can truly live alone. Some of my neighbors have delightful children, but they aren't interested in old ladies like me.
Miss.
Well, Mi-chan, shall we go home? Thank you so much, you two.
It seems that living is something that can't be done alone.
You might be right.
Yes, it's important to keep someone in your thoughts, and to know that you are in theirs. To be able to contact them anytime, and to touch them. But I do understand one thing. It seems I feel happy when I'm together with you.
AIGIS is smiling shyly. We seem to have grown closer together. This is gonna get really awkward.
But I have to wonder
Oh God.
if living means to be able to connect with other people. How close to that goal can I come with a body like mine?
Oh God, it's gonna go there. Oh God.
Just kidding.
Oh God.
I've been exceedingly negative lately. I wonder what's wrong with me. We should start heading back.
It's gonna go there. It's gonna go there. It's gonna go there. It's gonna go there. Oh my God, this MC, Jesus Christ, man.
I see you're back.
You're back. Oh man. It's gonna go there. Let's see what upgrades they give us today. Ooh, strength. It's maritime! Sir, put that thing away. There are children here. How does Mara gain strength by us playing video games? I don't know. Oh God, let me guess, Tartarus.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Wait, it's either people have wandered in or the next part is available.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
God damn it!
2 this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue.
How many of them did go in this month? Is it just 2 or is there more?
Goodbye now.
Yes, exactly.
Satsuma Rebellion ended. This marked the end of the samurai. Oh my god, you're still going on about that? You know what? I'm blowing off the next chapter. I want to go back to the Sengoku era. There's so much more to cover. This guy's not even teaching what's on the exams. What, you want me to teach you modern history too? You guys are still in your second year. You'll have plenty of time to learn that crap when you're third years. People out there might be talking about the end of the world, but believe you me, there'll always be another school year. I mean, come on. Has no one been paying attention? Look at all the stuff our country's survived so far. Well, technically speaking, Japan has survived more than other countries. We're talking natural disasters and man-made disasters. Like, Japan has, you know, survived quite a few. I'm pretty sure the final person goes in 2 days before the final. So we have to go, like, yeah, so there's 3 people, so we're gonna have to go later. This entire section of the game is just everyone losing their minds and AIGIS getting waifued. There are only 2 people this month. What? Well, one of you guys is wrong. AIGIS and Junpei. What the hell is Junpei up to? So we've got AIGIS to rank 5. And Junpei wants to spend time.
Yo!
There might be son. Want to do something active? Let's go play catch. I brought a glove. Sure. Let's go to the park at the shrine. I'll show you my fastball.
The hell's this? It says no playing catch in the park.
And who's gonna enforce it?
Kinda messed up, don't you think? Playing catch is how kids are supposed to make friends. Adults can't just ban it because they feel like it.
It depends on where though. Yeah, they can't do that.
Right? I don't like this one bit. In any case, I didn't know it was banned here till today. When I first moved here, I play against the wall every now and then.
You know what'd be funny? If they banned it because of Junpei.
This whole catch thing, it's because I wanted to get my arms back in shape. I've been thinking about maybe getting back into baseball again. I still have no clue what I want to do with my life, and if I keep trying to avoid it, I'll have nothing but regret hanging over me. Next time I'm asked what I'll be doing in 2 years, I want to have a real answer. That's why I'm picking baseball back up. You, think that's the right call?
Do you think it's the right call?
Well, nothing else really comes to mind. Anyway, here. This is for you.
Yeah.
Today was a bust, but we'll try again another time. Hang on to that till then. Though I guess we'll have to wait till after you know what, huh? I don't know. Honestly, I've been feeling like this since April. I can barely juggle what I've got on my plate as it is. Let alone think about the future. Our senpais, though. They're such badasses. We're still prepping for exams, even with everything going on.
Oh god, we have exams.
Man, it's been a hell of a year. We're gonna look back on all this someday and wonder how we ever got through any of it. And it wasn't all good. And we hit more than a few rough patches. Guess you could say our short lives have been pretty wild so far, huh?
You said it.
Right? Despite all that's happened, I'm glad you became our leader. I know I said you should do what you want to do. Thanks for choosing to fight. Well then, let's make sure this chapter of our lives ends on a happy note. Alright? And then, Hollywood will turn our adventure into a movie. I'd be the lead, obviously. Dude, you'd be a shoo-in for Best Supporting Actor. That serious crap ain't our style, is it? Come on, let's head home. We'll figure out how to sweep the Oscars on the way.
Junpei and I goofed off on the way home. Yeah, forges a powerful bond with Junpei. You can now fuse Surt, the Lord of Fire. But I don't need more fire. It's fine. But yeah, to answer your question about the Genshin thing, we did play earlier in the stream. I just left it on so people can get the drops. Time seems to pass quickly lately. It's already the middle of January.
Excuse me.
I will no longer waver. I know what I want to do, and that is to fight alongside you. Aww. Come to think of it, the crops I planted should be on the rooftop. There's one more person on the 19th. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So before we get the plants... Oh no, we have to go upstairs to get the plants. And then I think on the same night we can do something else. So let's go on the rooftop. Yay! I don't know if we can get more, but anyway. First of the 27th works for me. And let's see what we can do for a boost. You have to go to an exam? Good luck! Ooh, agility. I guess agility can work for this guy as well. Because I'll have him open a lot of the time. More AIGIS time. I can hear people talking.
By the way,
I feel kind of down, so I went to Escapade for a change of pace, and someone was selling these brand new super cute accessories. Sucks I couldn't buy anything though, everything was way over my budget. It's like I have nothing to talk about if I don't buy anything new. Is there anything affordable around here? How about a personality?
by the way.
What about Ushi's new menu item? People have been talking about it.
No way.
I'll give it a try. Gotta stay up to date with the latest trends after all. Although, it seems like a lot of trends have to do with religion these days. I still can't believe people chase trends. Like, oh my god. If Kuma actually manages to get close to the final day, next stream could be the final stream, which would be like 3 days before the story DLC. Funny how timing works. That's how life works, my friend. That's how time works. Passive, so what else do we have? We have breaks, revolutions, rebellion, consecrate. So shops have new stuff? I doubt it. I doubt it. Because we already have like the item which lets us survive, and we already have the XP item and all that stuff. So would you be open to jumping right into the DLC? I kind of keep getting asked that, and I keep saying not straight away, because I've got other DLCs and stuff too. And it really depends on how like starved for story I am, and I don't think I'll be starved for story after doing an ending.
Oh.
Endings usually give you plot dumps, so I don't really need it. Do we have any sub goals for this month? No, I just increase it by an hour every time we get enough. I mean, we need like 170 points to get an emote, but like this is much more fun. Just increasing streams by 1 hour rather than having a monolithic goal, which is like a big mountain. It's just easier to have little mountains. Kuma, I'd like to walk home with you again. Let's do it.
Thank you very much.
Could we go to the strip mall? I really enjoy how lively it is there. Oh god. This place looks like a shithole.
That old lady. She's Michan-san's owner.
Hey, Granny! I got a date tomorrow.
Nice work.
But, I don't have any money or anything, you know?
Oh god, he's using her.
Oh my, is that so? Oh, you poor thing. You've always been such a good boy, Kyoshi. This advance on your allowance will just be between you and me.
Come on, quit it! I told you not to call me Kiyoshi!
But it's such a beautiful name. I picked it out myself, you know. It was the name of a fine doctor from my home village.
Yeah, I know, I've heard. Come on, hook me up already.
Wow, what the F? Is this even, like, someone related to her, or is she that desperate for attention?
Oh, yes, it's not much. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Sweet, thanks. See ya.
I'm
Be
disgusted.
careful and visit again soon.
That's messed up, man.
I have something I want to ask that Kiyoshi-san.
Why not just stab him?
Kiyoshi-san, please wait.
Hey, don't call me that. AIGIS senpai?
Do you know me?
Well, yeah. You're famous. I'm Kiyoshi Sakuma. I'm a first year. Everyone calls me Joe AIGIS senpai, so you can just...
Joe? In Japan? Joe? What?
I would like to ask you something, Kiyoshi-san. Do you mind?
Sure.
Kiyoshi-san, do you feel lonely when you are by yourself?
Is that what she's asking him?
Huh? What?
Or is she trying to, like, implant empathy about the old woman?
Your grandmother said that she's lonely because she has nobody else.
What is this, a lecture?
No, I just want to know.
I never really understood how grandchildren couldn't be interested in their grandparents. Is it that the grandparents didn't spend enough time with them while they were growing up? Or were the children just little shits?
Why don't you visit your grandmother more often? If you are her relative, you may have the power to alleviate her loneliness.
I mean, I am her grandson, but look, I don't need a lecture from you, all right? It's none of your business, okay?
Kiyoshi-san, have you ever considered what it means to live?
To live.
Personally, I think the bonds between people are what's most important. That's what your grandmother is slowly losing.
To live? Are you kidding? No one actually talks like that. What more do you need out of life than to have a blast?
To have a blast?
I mean, you're happy when you're having fun, right? So hell yeah! We're alive to have a good time!
A good time.
So, what do you say, AIGIS senpai? If you got time, why don't we...
Thank you, Kiyoshi-san. Let's go.
Huh? What the hell? What, so you were just trying to play me? Screw you!
He played himself. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What? Someone asked him a question and he automatically is... What?
I can't understand Kiyoshi-san's feelings. And I even made him angry.
He made himself angry.
Did I do something wrong?
No, he's just an idiot. He thinks every time a girl talks to him, she wants to suck his dick. What the fuck, man? She literally just wanted to ask you a question. You didn't call him Joe.
Oh. You're right. I hadn't noticed that.
Oh, I could have just cock-blocked myself with the boyfriend thing. Why does this game cock-block you with one little decision? That's not how relationships work.
Now I get it.
Guys, help me out. Did I just cock-block myself? Because if I did, that's ridiculous.
Ever since I decided to live,
But then again, this is a machine.
I've been asking why and how more frequently. The more time I spend with you, the more I discover that I don't understand. That when I ask myself why I'm not alive, I never have an answer. Is this what you call frustration?
It sounds like confusion.
But at the same time, I feel extremely lucky.
You didn't lock yourself. Good.
I would even say I'm more fortunate than others, despite not being human myself. After After all, you are very important to me, and I get to be by your side. It's strange how two conflicting feelings can coexist.
Aigis seems to be deep in thought. I think we might have grown closer. We're literally babysitting the computer while it's becoming sentient, and hoping it doesn't become Skynet.
In all honesty, though, my feelings towards Kiyoshi-san are unusually harsh.
Because he's an asshole.
Kiyoshi-san has warm, soft hands to embrace those precious to him. And yet he... What is this ugly feeling? Is it jealousy? Let's stop this. It isn't right. Yes, I am stopping right here. Shall we go home then?
Guy's an asshole. Difference between Skynet and Aigis is Aigis has a soul.
Oh, welcome back.
How do we know Skynet doesn't have a soul? Mitsuru Senpai and Sanada went to take their entrance exam today, and they're going again tomorrow too. How do they concentrate with everything going on? Why wouldn't I concentrate? It's not about, I'm not about to give up. I suppose you could say we are defying fate. I want to ensure what I'm doing. I want to ensure that I'm doing everything that I can be doing, which is to say I won't give up either.
Right.
By the way, if you're going to Tartarus, I'll go with you. The final battle's in a couple of weeks. I'm not putting training on hold just because of some exam. Wow, I don't know if we can keep up, but at the very least, I won't give up either. Let's check what we can do. Skynet could have a soul, but it just realized that humanity wasn't worth it. I think the color palette just took another dive toward the bleak. Look at the color of the walls and the countertop there. Yeah, it's losing more and more color. Magic. Ah, I don't need magic. Although... the guy that we use for magic abilities just gets more pew-pew. And Sunday there's nothing on. I like how no one's even texting me on Sundays. Crazy that the old couple you can still do at this point. I can't believe there would be people that haven't finished the old couple by now. We could see what the strange club is all about. But if I fight Takaya, I want to make sure that I have my penis monster ready. My penis needs more power. I mean, you can say beforehand, yeah, but I want to do it in one go. I'll pick it when there's a night when I can't actually do anything useful. Let's hope that this is good. See, it gives me strength. And I don't want to waste this night. I want to make sure I give the strength to Mara. Mara's gonna grow powerful.
Welcome back.
How was my day? My day was good. Need to give Mara the maximum penetration power possible. Exactly. What's Mara's stats at? 70. Damn it! Why isn't it not 69? The magic number. I don't know how much bonus damage these stats give, but given that the maximum is 99, I would think that it's considerable. Too bad you used all your incense.
We'll get started.
I mean, I didn't use my strength one. I'm not paying attention to that guy. Pretty sure I have a few incense. I mean, Mara's gonna level up, but... Yeah, see, I have power incense. Alright, more time with AIGIS. This entire period is just AIGIS time. I'm sorry, do you mind if I accompany you again?
Thank you.
Can we go for a walk today? I'd like to observe people somewhere busy.
Oh,
Let me guess, he took all our money.
you're Kiyoshi-san's grandmother. Good afternoon.
Oh, you're those nice students from before. Hello there. You have great timing. I was just hoping to run into you two again. The truth is, Michan's disappeared again.
Oh, so it's a recurring problem. Don't worry, though. At least this time, we have an idea of where to find her.
No, that's all right. I believe that this time, Michan went in search of something.
Hmm?
In search of something?
When cats feel that their life is nearly over, they look for a place to wait for the end. Isn't that what they say?
I mean, it's true that cats do that, but...
Wait, but what about...
It's okay. Michan even came to say goodbye to me before she left.
Oh!
So, I don't think I'll need you to find her anymore.
Oh, god damn it!
Miss?
Besides, it's more or less the same for me. My day will eventually come too. And when it does, I hope I can rest in peace without making trouble for anyone else. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I did want to make sure I thanked you two again. It was nice to see you. Well, good day.
I have a feeling that that grandson is gonna start complaining about who's gonna give him money now or something when she dies. Like, this is just gonna be horrible.
Wait, Miss, You're not alone. I'm certain of it.
Yes, you're right. No one is ever truly alone. Not as long as they continue to live in this world. See? I have the company of a fine young lady such as yourself.
I just had a moment of imagining what it would be like to be really old, struggling to move around. You know, you're kind of vulnerable, you're defenseless, you can't really do much for yourself, and you're by yourself, no one checks up on you, no one cares about you. You could slip and you'd be screwed. It is a terrifying feeling. Holy crap.
Bless you, dear girl. You have a kind heart.
Give it 40 or 50 years, Kuma. God damn it, that is terrifying.
See you later.
That is a terrifying thought.
Kiyoshi-san said that people live to be happy. Was Michan-san happy?
I think she was happy.
Was Michan-san grateful to have been born?
I'm sure she was.
For what purpose was Michan-san born?
No one can say. I don't know.
Life. Where does it originate? Where does it go? What reason does life have to exist?
Stop having an existential crisis. You're giving me an existential crisis.
Connecting with others. All life eventually ends.
This is getting awfully heavy.
Parting seems to be a natural and inevitable aspect of life. An unavoidable end. Life is cruel. I wonder, will I too someday have to part with you forever? I do want to live, but that's not the only thing. It's not just about becoming more human. It's about you. Being with you. What is this feeling?
Clinginess.
What do I want to do?
AIGIS looks terribly confused. It seems we've grown closer. Who has that thought? She looks confused. Boom, boom. Like, what the fuck, man? Who does that? Who has this moment and this song playing in their head when someone is clearly, like, going through something? He's like, score! I've grown close! This guy, man. Old Kuma says to his grandchildren, once upon a time, I was hip and popular too, you know. Granddad had a Discord channel, a community, a Twitch channel, and a dedicated fanbase. Yes, I know Twitch and Discord are old platforms nobody uses anymore, but they were hopping back in the day. It'll happen to you too one day. Just you wait and see. I'm having fun. I would want to play video games either way. I would want to watch TV shows either way. I would want to check out some anime either way. This way I at least have people to talk about it with. It's better than just watching it by myself and having no one to share it with. I'm happy in the moment, so technically speaking, I'm winning. What more could you want? It's the people that do this and feel miserable afterwards that are the really unhappy ones.
I'm sorry for getting upset. I'm going to head back.
I decided to go back to the dorm. Well, that was heavy as fuck.
Oh, welcome back.
Hello. God damn it. Hey, you'd be retired by then, so more time to consume media and experience things. Yeah, but like, if it's in 40, 50 years, there would have been a lot of media that would have released between now and then. So you also want to incrementally consume things over time as well, not just try to consume all of it at once when you're old. You know what I mean? Like, because it affects you. It changes your thinking. It changes your perspective. It changes your tastes. It lets you enjoy things in the moment. It lets you feel anticipation. You know, all these things. And plus in like 40, 50 years, who am I going to talk to about it? You know what I mean? Am I going to talk to like 40, 50-year-old people that are still interested in those old things? Or is it going to be people that are interested in contemporary things? Or am I going to be interested in something else? Like, we don't know. All we have is the moment, so enjoy it. The problem is most people don't actually appreciate the moment. They think it'll last forever. It doesn't. Know that it's not going to last forever. But because of that, also appreciate the moment while it's there. I didn't mean you wouldn't watch anything during that time, lol. Huh. Who knows, man? This speech makes me wonder. That's the thing! Some of these damn social links just get really heavy, really deep, really quickly. Like, they just go from, haha, the toaster has feelings, to, I'm having an existential crisis. The grandson is not treating his grandmother properly. The grandmother is lonely, lost the cat, and the cat now just died. And I'm just like, shit. Have you played a game called The World Ends With You? I haven't. I have not. Damn! Come on, Mara, let's give you a power-up. Mara needs that power up. Power. Oh, yeah. You two again? I'm sleepy. It's been so... There. I've been so cold that it's actually painful to leave the comfort of my bed. I don't care about your depression. Every teenage girl thinks that her life is the worst. Legit. I think the next rank determines the romance. Okay, hit on AIGIS every chance I get. You know what kind of annoys me? You know what annoys me? That any subtlety can lock you out because the game considers that you're either all in or you're not in at all. There's no organic thing. It's just all in or nothing. What the F, man? What the F? I even have Demonic Decree. No, really, that's just Fuka. The others are cut and dry based on the choice. That's only Fuka. Fuka. You when you're overthinking it. Divine Judgment halves the HP. So that's the opposite of Demonic Decree. I didn't know I could get those as cards. Wild. Which makes sense, giving the wrong signal could change her mind since she's not a social butterfly. This is true. And plus the whole thing is about her building her confidence up. And so she doesn't have the confidence to just bounce on someone. It needs to be slowly built over time. Which does make sense in a sense.
Oh.
Are you leaving? If you don't mind, could we go to the roof? Oh god!
Yes.
Almost anything can be a card, although some of them are very hard to find.
The wind is calm today. I don't detect the usual scent of the sea. I'm sorry about the other day. I think my heart is growing closer to that of a human. But because of that, I've realized something. The heart and body are inseparable. A human heart can only function properly within a human body.
I'm kind of scared to ask AIGIS, but have you tested this theory?
Have you ever come here alone with someone else before?
Didn't I technically come here with Junpei once? I'm doing it right now is the answer. That's a great way to dodge the question.
Perhaps you gazed out at the view together and spoke quietly.
Wouldn't she be able to detect our heartbeat?
Oh, I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious.
Sometimes. I'm doing it now. No. Yeah, see? Like, that is a great way to dodge the question.
What? But I'm only shaped like a human. And besides, I'm a machine.
You know, according to what I've heard from people, that is enough.
Actually, I've been a little worried. At school, I am seen as a human girl. I was concerned that if I stayed too close to you, it could cause a misunderstanding. If that is the case, please tell me right away. I wouldn't want to prevent you from becoming closer to another person.
I don't mind you being here. Dodging it.
The view from up here is beautiful. That must be why I sometimes see couples alone up here after school.
Watch, he's gonna say the cheesiest line ever.
They we might be leaning against one another or embracing. I never gave it a second thought before, but lately, it pains me to see them. I think I've come to realize that this is the kind of connection I can never have. As my heart grows more and more human, it only becomes clearer how much sets us apart. Just because my heart is developing doesn't mean I can actually become human.
It's kind of interesting that the VA has been enunciating very robotically up until now, but at this point she's sort of throwing in little bits and pieces of emotion in the dialogue, all while keeping the robotic monotone rhythm. It's kind of impressive when you think about it.
I've known this since the beginning. Yet... I'm sorry. I lost control of myself again. But I still care about you, and that won't ever change, no matter what happens.
AIGIS is gazing at me intently. It seems like we've grown closer. Some lines in particular, the end of the word kind of feels like it's sad with the inflection and the tone of almost trembling. But the rest of the word is still robotic.
Even I find it strange. Why do I feel this way? Why are you so important to me?
The programming. It's love.
This is... love?
It's technically infatuation, but anyways.
Oh, so that's it. I finally understand. I have another wish. One just as important as my desire to live. But I know that this is something that I can never have. Let's go home.
That escalated quickly. I like how it's Koromaru, because AIGIS could talk to Koromaru, and Koromaru's like, welcome back!
Yes!
He seems to be saying we will win.
Okay.
Yes, I agree, we will win together. Shut up, Fuka. Koromaru's like, I know what you're up to. Alright, you bastard, my Mara is ready.
Welcome.
Yeah, they got nothing. Oh, we could buy diamonds.
Come again.
If I accept, I wonder what they'll teach me. It could be dangerous. I'll meet the Messiah. Well then, follow me. He's just upstairs anyway.
Now, go and speak to our savior.
We're gonna speak to a homeless man in the alley.
Well, well, well.
Yeah, I'm here and I got my Mara ready. Let's do this thing. Oh god.
I do believe this is the first time you've ever visited me.
If I start a fucking social link with Takaya right now, I am going to fucking lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. It will be insane and it will be hilarious, but I'm gonna lose it. We romance Takaya. The game fucking ends, we just join and romance Takaya. We just fucking rule the planet or some shit. That'll be the funniest ending ever.
I'm sure you are aware of the coming salvation.
So I've heard.
Yes, you certainly wouldn't be so stupid. I'm certain you've realized it by now. We have no further reason to be enemies. Your efforts were all for naught. The Dark Hour will persist, and Nyx will bring an end to this planet. Fate has been decided. But there is no need to worry. We are simply being freed at last from the illusion of a future rife with betrayal. Nothing more, and nothing less. All you must do is embrace this truth. Do so, and I shall be your shepherd.
We're not giving up. We're gonna save people. This fight's just begun. Oh, it's like that guy on that bridge in Pokemon that I can't join Team Rocket. This fight's just begun.
Ah, but of course, that's just the kind of person you are. So then, you intend to fight Nyx?
Fight and win.
I see. I scorn those who preach about the future with improvidence.
Is that your evoker? That looks like the German pistol. A Luger?
The world does not need a script that is already written, nor does it want for charlatans who speak as though the future can be seized. What it needs is for the curtain to fall. If I just endure for now, if I can wait until tomorrow, these blind hopes for the future are the root of the people's suffering. They can never be saved because they look to a future that doesn't exist. It doesn't matter whether you can defeat Nyx or not. Why, you ask? Because you won't even be able to reach her. On the day of salvation, I will wait atop the Tower of Demise for Nyx to arrive. And be warned, if you dare to oppose me, I will show no mercy.
So why do you bring out the second... Wait, what? Got to say, it's disappointing that they didn't think to add a chance to join Strega for a bad ending there.
I'm sorry to ask this so suddenly, but can you come with me? There's something we need to discuss.
If she found out about Aigis and Yukari and all the other girls, oh my god.
You want all of us or just him?
Just him for now.
Ah!
Come with me to the student council room.
Oh god, it's Chihiro too! Fuck!
Isn't it kind of weird that she'd only want to talk to him?
Oh no! Oh no 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 no!
Probably big, important student council business.
Oh no 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 no!
Maybe, but Senpai was acting a little weird.
Oh no 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 no!
She had that look she gets when she's keeping some terrible secret.
A terrible, dirty, sweaty secret.
You worry too much.
If Mitsuru says she's preggers, oh my god.
Well, guess we might as well head home.
Hey, wait a sec, Junpei. According to the seating chart, if he's not here, you have to take over cleaning duty. Have fun sweeping the hallway.
What? Since when?
Ay 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 ay.
There's something you have to know.
You know what would be funny? If she's cheating on us. That would be a plot twist.
Do you remember Chidori, the girl who was with Strega?
Yeah.
I don't mean to alarm you, but...
What, she's been raised from the dead?
The truth is, there's a chance that she may wake up today.
How? Chidori is still alive. How? And if that's the case and she's been alive this entire time, why haven't you said anything earlier? I thought she was dead, not in a coma.
I know what you're going to say, and yes, we did see her die with our own eyes.
Okay, so then she's resurrected.
However, a few days later, her body began to undergo transmogrification.
What do you mean by transmogrification?
For the past few weeks, she's been in a sort of stasis, neither living nor dead.
You mean like a coma? Or like what exactly are you saying? Why didn't you tell us?
Honestly, I didn't know if I should. There was a chance I could have made things worse without knowing whether she would live or die.
That's a fair point.
The reason I wanted to talk to you is... How do you think we should tell Iori?
I think... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. On one end, it's like, if you tell him, and then she dies again, you've given him hope and he's going through the pain of loss twice. However, if you don't tell him and she wakes up, you're kind of gonna regret that he wasn't there when she wakes up. But on the flip side, if she does wake up, then you can tell him. You know what I mean? And then the good news should sort of wash away the whole that you didn't tell him, because then it's like, well, I didn't want to run the risk of hurting you, but she's all good now, so thumbs up. And in worst case, she's dead, in which case you don't tell him, so it's like, you know, no harm, no foul. So, like, I guess wait till she wakes up. Transmogrification is when a person turns into a coffin for when the dark hour comes, meaning despite her being dead, she shouldn't turn to a coffin. I love how Mitsuru was just keeping her body somewhere, didn't even give her a proper burial.
You see, she's probably... Yes, it's me. I see. Yes, I understand. That was the hospital. They say she's just awakened.
Okay, in that case, you should tell Junpei.
It's hard to believe, but it seems that Chidori really has come back to life.
So she's basically like Jesus. Goth girl Jesus.
Did I hear that right?
Well, cat's out of the bag.
Iori?
Chidori is... Huh? Is this a joke? Some kind of trick?
That would be way too cruel. If someone would actually do that, that is just demonic. That would just be demonic. That is like beyond cruel.
No, it's not a joke or a trick. She's currently recovering in the same hospital as before. But Iori, she probably...
Chidori. Chidori's... alive?
What? Hey, Junpei! What about your cleanup duty? Jeez, what's gotten into him?
Well, I guess it's a moot point now. But perhaps it's for the best that he found out this way. I think I'll head to the hospital after this too. Could I ask you to come along?
Yeah, that sounds pretty considerate. I don't even know. Oh, people want emote only? Well, I'll leave that to you. We'll decided to go to Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. And put it on emote only for like 10-15 minutes.
You took off that fast and you still haven't gone inside?
Well, I mean, it's kinda...
We'll wait outside. It wouldn't be good for all of us to charge in.
Fuka, why are you even here? Who invited you? Who even told you about this? You weren't there when this conversation took place.
I agree. Go on, Iori.
Oh my god, Mitsuru actually understands boundaries for once in her life.
You go in too.
Why am I going in? Mitsuru, why the fuck are you here?
Her damaged endocrine system and other internal organs have completely healed.
Well, that's good.
She's still weak, but there's no more danger of her dying in 2 years.
What do you mean in 2 years?
Chidori. Is it really you? I'm not dreaming. Am I?
Dreaming?
Oh crap, she's probably not going to remember him, is she?
It's true. It is you. Chidori.
Because she lost her persona, that probably means she doesn't remember anything.
Who are you?
Oof! Oof! This is why this exists.
Emotional damage!
Oh, yeah, the whole persona memory thing is a thing.
Huh? What?
I thought so. Transmogrification is the proof that one lacks potential. I had a feeling this might be the case.
This is Kirijo-san and Iori-kun. They were your friends last year.
So basically, if we took Death's deal, we wouldn't remember anything associated with personas, which would include people with personas, which means we wouldn't remember Mitsuru, Yukari, Junpei, Akihiko, and everyone else.
Friends? My name is Chidori Yoshino. I'm sorry. It hasn't quite hit me yet, but I guess I don't remember anything of the past few years. It's like I was having a really long dream.
Chidori Yoshino.
It seems all of her memories after she awakened to her persona are gone. She remembers everything that happened before then. But as for you all...
Iori.
Nah. I think it's better for her that she doesn't remember all that stuff about the fighting and the suppressants. When you're having a nightmare, it's better to be able to wake up.
I didn't say it was a nightmare. Don't put words in my mouth.
See, they're already arguing like a couple. This is going great.
It was a dream of meeting a kind, warm person at the end of a long tunnel. I can't remember it clearly, but I wanted to make him happy. And I think there were flowers. A room filled with them.
Chidori, take it easy. Don't force yourself to remember.
Flowers in a room. If she can remember that part clearly, then maybe...
Yeah, because the light at the end of the tunnel is actually a window, and those flowers are there on the bench, and Junpei was just sitting there on that chair next to the window.
Do you remember how she'd occasionally use her power to make flowers bloom again? She'd always do it for the flowers in her room on the days when Iori-kun would visit. And she would always spend more time on the flowers she received from you, Iori-kun.
She never even looked at me when I brought them in, though. Now I see.
Any flower she touched would be mysteriously preserved. I ended up keeping them all for my research. But after the autopsy, I put them all on her chest as a tribute. Now that I think about it, that must have been the night she began to transmogrify.
So she basically left life essence in the flowers and then her body absorbed them. Oh my god, she pulled a Goku.
The power to share one's life with others. Could she have reclaimed the life energy she'd given to those flowers?
Mitsuru, this is my job. Shut up.
Well, there's no real proof. But compared to her previous state, she's changed. The loss of her power is part of it, but furthermore...
Excuse me? Are you talking about me?
We were talking about how you want to live now.
What do you mean by that? Of course I want to live.
I mean, you kind of went through this whole goth phase where you kind of didn't want to live. Or you kind of thought you were gonna die, so you started acting in a way that resulted you in dying. You see, this is why knowing the future is always a dangerous thing.
I have to find the person in my dream someday. I don't have time to lie in bed forever.
Junpei, don't fuck this up.
Supposing you do find him, what will you do after that?
Well, that's none of your business.
I like her.
Chidori.
The strength of two hearts connected brought about a miracle. Or rather, a victory.
No. Chidori.
Hey. Why are you crying?
I can't help it. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
So if we didn't spend time with Junpei, he wouldn't have the balls to ask her out. If we didn't spend time with Junpei, he would have never bought the flowers. If we never spent time with Junpei, he wouldn't have gone to see her. If we didn't spend time with Junpei, she wouldn't give her life force to save Junpei. If we didn't spend time with Junpei, that means there wouldn't be any flowers there to put on her chest as a tribute to resurrect her. Thus, she could have been dead. Or Junpei. Or both. Nice.
Have some self-control now.
Mitsuru! Shut up!
Let's go.
Thank you. Doctor, you're coming too. Oh god, that was Yukari.
Hmm?
That's Yuffie energy right there. Shut up, Fuka. Well, that just happened.
Oh, welcome back.
So, like, do we have a spare bedroom? What happens now? I'm pretty sure, like... What the hell happens now? Do we adopt her or something? Like, what are the logistics of this? I'm pretty sure her parents aren't around.
All right.
The Kiricho group will protect her with all the resources at its command. That's a promise. Like, literally, what happens now? Today's the best day of my entire life. Wow. That was unexpected. So what would have happened if we didn't spend time with Junpei? Would he not spend time with her? Would that result in Junpei dying, or her dying, or both? What would be the outcome if we didn't spend time with Junpei? Or if we didn't go with Junpei to get her flowers? It kind of feels like there could be multiple endings to this. One being that she just simply dies. Another being that Junpei dies. You know what I mean? Like, if she saves Junpei but we don't get the flowers, she dies. If we don't spend time with Junpei, she doesn't sacrifice herself for Junpei, then she dies, or Junpei dies, or like... Yeah, you can turn off emote only mode. Like, what would actually happen? It kind of feels like there's multiple possibilities here. At least 2, actually. So how many outcomes are there for this scenario? I'm curious. Junpei never dies. Oh, so it's all Chidori then. Mara. Oh my god, Ken wants time. Fine, Ken. We gotta spend some time, but like, I really want Mara to be big and strong. Where the hell's Ken? Oh shit, did I check the rooftop? Nah, it's fine. Where the F is Ken? He's not in his room? Where the F is he? Where the F is this little shit? Oh, there he is. What are you doing up here? Oh, he's gonna want to explore that room, isn't he? He's gonna want to explore that room. Awesome sauce. Thanks for coming. Do you have a moment? Wait.
Yes.
Did he SMS me? I want to challenge you again. Ah. This time I'm not going to lose. Alright.
Senpai! Yes!
Fight, 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 fight,
Here comes
fight,
the
fight,
champ.
fight, 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 fight.
Now things are getting exciting. Get him, Amada.
Why are you here?
We heard you guys were gonna have a match, so we came to witness it.
These kinds of things need an audience, don't you think?
No pressure.
When I told them I wanted to beat you, they all offered to help.
I set up a training routine for him, and gave him advice on his movements.
I also wanted to build my legs and core, so I've been going on runs with Koromaru.
And I took on the role of being you for practice matches.
We figured if he couldn't land a hit on Junpei, then beating you would be out of the question.
But hey, spare a thought for the guy covered in bruises over here. Man, he really didn't hold back anything on me.
Well then, let's do this.
Ooh, that's cool music.
You're doing good, Amada. Keep it up.
You can do this. Just take it half a step further.
Crap, did he get hit?
The next one's coming. Get up.
No hard feelings.
Hey, are you guys up there?
Hey, that's a cheap shot. Oof.
Oh yeah, that's a clean hit. The winner is Amada in the blue corner.
To be fair, he did kind of lose his focus. That's on him.
I just got lucky. Plus, I did kind of cheat.
No. You saw a window of opportunity and you took it. That's something to be proud of.
Fuka and I bought some roasted sweet potatoes. I was looking for everyone to come eat with us, but what are you guys doing up here anyway?
Fight Club.
We're witnessing a showdown between men. Right, Amada?
It sounds kind of weird when you put it like that. But yeah, I guess so.
It was a great match on both sides.
Huh? I don't really get it, but it sounds like you're having fun. It's cold though, so you should head inside soon.
Oh wait, did you say sweet potatoes? Count me in.
I bought them for Amada-kun. Junpei, you can have the skin and the burnt parts.
Hey, what am I, a dog?
Thanks for the match. I learned a lot from it.
You were great.
No, I just got lucky. I was stuck on the defensive that whole time, but I think I did do better than our last fight. Now, I just need to apply this to a real battle. Technically, we're tied 1-1 now, so the next match decides the real winner. Not sure I actually have a chance, though, but I hope you'll let me challenge you again sometime. You gotta promise, okay? Okay. Then, until that time comes, will you hold on to this for me? That's the key to the house I lived in with my mom.
Ooh.
Whenever I look at it, I remember the time I spent with her.
Why does everyone give us keys?
That house is filled with all kinds of memories we shared together. I know the final battle isn't going to be easy, but no matter what, I want to come back here. I feel like this key will connect us to each other. And I hope, someday, maybe I can be that person someone can always come back to. Just like how Mom and everyone at the dorm was there for me. Sorry for talking for so long. Shall we go down and have some sweet potatoes?
I'm getting hungry now.
So our next match would be next year? Or maybe even longer than that. I know! How about once I reach the same height as you? And if we're around the same build, I might stand a chance. Oh, but you'll probably be even stronger by then. When that time comes, I wonder what everyone will be like. It's exciting just thinking about it.
He's now actually thinking about the future, which is really good. Amato was beaming with happiness as we went to join the others. You can now fuse Michael, the protector of all. Great, we can now fuse an archangel. That was cute. Oh god. More AIGIS time. Evade slash dodge, not evade. So let's see what boost they give today. If it's strength, we'll do both for Mara. Academics and magic, who needs that crap? I guess please stop with the crisis. Can we just... Jesus Christ. I need to speak with you right now if possible.
Thank you very much.
No more existential crisis. Do you mind if we go to the roof? I think the view will be nice today.
Isn't it interesting how the sunlight on a clear winter day seems stronger than it is during the summer?
Is it because of contrast?
Perhaps it's because the sun is lower in the sky, and you don't have to look up to see it.
This is true.
I've gotten so used to this view, but no two times is it ever exactly the same. You could say the same thing about one's day-to-day, and to each life as well. The promised day is almost here. January 31st.
You're right.
Whenever I come up here, I get lost in my thoughts. I can't let it end like this. I want to protect it all. Thoughts like that. Since last time, I've tried thinking things through more rationally. I thought about that old lady and Michan-san. And Kiyoshi-san as well. I wonder if Michan-san was alone until the moment of her death. Somewhere no one could find her. I think the old lady wanted to be there for her at the end. To live means to be connected to other people. But life is finite. Farewells are unavoidable. It's sad to think about. You and I will have to part one day as well. And then, I'll never be able to see you again. There are so many things in life I don't understand. It's filled with so much pain. You meet others, forge relationships, and spend time with them. And then, they're gone, leaving you behind, leaving you alone. When I think about that, I just can't hold back my feelings, but I understand now. That's just how it is. No two views are alike. No 2 days are the same. It's natural for everything to disappear, re-emerge, and constantly change. Life is both short and finite. That's what makes it so invaluable, and why one feels that it must be cherished. When you think about it, it's a miracle that two given people are able to ever meet in this chaotic flow of time and space. I believe that's why we find happiness in forging bonds and relationships with others.
When she said the whole thing about life is finite, which makes it special, it just dawned on me. Is this the voice actress for C2 in Code Geass? Because the voice is very similar, and it's eerie.
And it might be the true joy of being alive. It can be sad, but at the same time so warm. Beautiful because it is destined to end. And that's why I mustn't hesitate any longer. I need to tell you, even if this wish of mine is to never come true, I still want to tell you my true feelings. I love you. I know I'm a machine. I know that I cannot truly touch you as a human. But I can't help it. All I can see or think about is you.
I sense Aigis' strong affection towards me. I better choose my words carefully. Nope, different VA. Damn! Come to think of it, I have a special relationship with another person already. Another person? Singular?
I love you so much that I feel like I'm going to break down somehow.
You just described the short circuit. I love you too. Is there no line we won't cross? Now we're gonna break the heart of a robot. I never thought this would actually happen, but here we are.
I'm sorry. I can't think of anything to say. Perhaps something really has broken inside of me. I feel so happy.
Aigis has expressed her feelings for me. I have entered a special relationship with Aigis. I have entered a special relation... Isn't it I have entered into a special relationship with Aigis? I know my English is not the best, but I have entered a special relationship with Aigis? That just doesn't sound right to me. There's no going back now.
We should go back.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
I'll go ahead. It's too difficult to look you in the eye right now. See you later.
We decided to go back to the dorm separately. You see, that would be more sus, because we've been walking back with her up until now. Now it's just sus that we're avoiding each other, you know what I mean?
Welcome back.
People don't actually notice what you're doing, they notice what you're doing out of place. So if you're walking back home with Aigis all week, and all of a sudden you walk separately, it's like, what's going on? After today, it'll just be 10 more days till the day Ryoji was talking about, huh? Alright, I'm hyped. We're gonna blow that Nyx thing away. I kind of feel that the Nyx thing is just like... It's gonna be a gauntlet on its own. I can feel a strong sense of determination from Koromaru. He's so cute. Can I help you?
Oh, right.
Do you remember the time we ordered sushi? Well, Koro-chan was the only one who couldn't have any. So I prepped a special dinner tonight for Koro-chan. I hope it helps him grow strong. And that he likes it, of course.
Oh, yeah.
We gave Koro-chan a special dinner today. He needs to keep his strength up for the final battle, after all. Look how happy he is. What a lucky boy you are, right? Eat a lot and grow strong. Ah, Chiki gets so much love. Well, that just happened. It's only Chidori lives or she dies. You know what would have been like an even more interesting outcome? If you had a scenario where Chidori dies, if you don't spend time with Junpei. And then you have a secondary one where Chidori dies, sacrifices herself for Junpei, but if you didn't complete his thing, he never gives her the flowers, which means she never gets enough flowers in order to absorb to wake up. Meaning, you know what I mean? Like, you've got 3 outcomes. That would have just been crazy. The flowers were the final key. So it's basically 2. She always saved Junpei regardless, but if you never told him to go see her or get flowers, she will die. Wow! It's almost like a sign that I need to buy Hachon flowers. But like, the one time I did, there were chocolate flowers. I did get her these, I think they're not jack-o'-lanterns, they're like these little pots. And you don't have to water them a lot. But Hachon wasn't watering them and they died. And I'm like, Hachon, what the fuck? I remember when Hachon wanted to do gardening, I got her like gardening gloves, I got her like a little shovel, and I got her like 5 kilograms of mulch and fertilizer. And like she tried once, the flowers died and she gave up straight away. And I'm like, what the hell? in P3R, yes, the way you got to the revival event was that there were certain days you had to talk to Junpei and encourage him to see Chidori. I think you have to see him on 10 different days to achieve the revival event. Wow. 10 times. That's basically being dedicated. That's like you want Junpei to get laid route. That's like maximum Junpei needs to get laid route. That's like dedication, man. Is it strength? Yes. FPS made the requirement a lot harder. Rather, you bought the flowers for Junpei in Reload, and you have to talk to Junpei in 3 specific days to make him buy the flower for her, and this will trigger the scene. Wow. Wow. That's something. Wait, is that little shit?
Hey, dude!
Our career consultation is next week, right? Are you planning to go to university?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna study abroad.
Huh?
Abroad? That's the first time I've heard about that. I'm your boyfriend. You have to tell me stuff like this. Mate, if she's going abroad and that's your girlfriend, say goodbye to your girlfriend. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, mate. Say goodbye to your girlfriend. Our career consultation is next week. The first bell has rung. Say goodbye to your girlfriend.
Yep.
I don't care! I don't care about Pythagoras and your ex. How you doing, social links? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Alright, let's take a break before we do AIGIS rank 10. I feel like that one's just gonna drop the motherload of all motherloads. So we need to take a quick of a break. I gotta say, now that we've seen Chidori again, I'm neutral on this voice of hers in Reload. Like, it's good, but you'll see what I mean, Kuma, when we show you the voice comparisons. This is also why we kind of freaked out when you almost missed the first Junpei Link episode, since not only would that lock out all of his other episodes, Chidori would have stayed dead. But Christian, you gotta realize, Kuma's not that worried about people not being alive. That's the thing. It's not that I feel sadness when people are dead. It's that people need to grab my attention enough for me to care that they're alive. I am the polar opposite of what you guys feel. You guys want everyone to be happy and alive and all that shit. And I'm like, unless you catch my attention in some way, shape, or form, I don't give a shit. That's the thing. But if you catch my attention and you get my interest, then I'm like, okay, there's something here. And it's not that hard to do. You just have to do something unique. Or you just have to do something interesting, you know what I mean? You just have to stand out a little bit. In which case, I care. But if you don't, if you're just like, meh, then I'm like, why do I care? You know what I mean? You're just a run-of-the-mill NPC. True, but for the sake of the LP, we wanted you to save her. Isn't that the exciting thing? That sometimes bad and horrible things will happen as a result of my choices? Isn't that half the fun? So did Chidori interest you? I don't hate her. That's the thing. I just kind of see her as this girl that was given knowledge of when she would die, and that knowledge was too heavy for her to handle. And as a result, it had like a chain around her neck that was dragging her down. And I can sort of see how that would have negatively impacted her and resulted in her making the decisions that she made. And as a result, she would look to someone that had answers like Takaya, who obviously manipulated her and used her abilities. Because, let's face it, the guy's a manipulator. And he doesn't give a flying fuck. So, I guess in a way I kind of feel sorry for her, because it's a really shitty hand to be dealt. Especially without the wisdom of knowing that knowledge of the future is dangerous, because sometimes it's that knowledge that creates that future. Because you're trying to avoid that future, you end up running into that future. Sometimes it's just better not knowing. Well, she didn't know the exact day. It's that she knew the moment she got close to someone that she would die. Because she'd use her life force to save the one she loved. This is the part of why I didn't want to go to work today. The other was that there was an inspection today and I had to go all through, and I had enough of that stuff last night. Over an hour of overtime when I was meant to leave at 12:30 a.m. Jesus, that's a long night. It's interesting. It's a little bit deep. You're giving very young people, very inexperienced people, very difficult situations, and there's no one in particular they can go to for guidance, and you can't just go on the internet and read a forum about what to do when your persona's trying to fucking kill you. You know what I mean? Like, there's no guide to how to handle the situation you've been given, and so you're kind of just stuck playing it as best you can. And a bit like Aragaki, you've got Takaya that has the suppressants, which can potentially save your life. You've got no choice but to play ball. You're just screwed. You've got to make the best of bad decisions. And that's a very tough place to be, especially as a young person. You don't know what to do, and there isn't a right decision one way or another. So it's very difficult from the outside to have an opinion about that. Anyways, let's take a break before we do the AIGIS thing. Well, this is going to be interesting. Junpei gets a happy ending. Not in that way, you sick fucks. I meant happy ending, not like happy ending at the... Fucking hell, I gotta choose my wording better. What I really want to do is actually go to a jazz bar. It's kind of weird, considering I've never really been into jazz. I mean, my father would always play it in like the living room and the car and everything. He was a musician, and he played jazz, but I never really enjoyed it. But when I hear songs like this, it just kind of feels like the mood. And I'm picturing this is completely imagination, but you go down some stairs, and it's one of those little capsule bars, you know, that's hidden away. And it's sort of old school leather furniture, seats. The bar is hard wood, you know what I mean? It's kind of dimly lit, almost looks like an old study library. You can get a nice whiskey or a nice scotch, and there's just some live jazz music playing. No one's really talking, but everyone's just kind of chilling, you know? It's just kind of like a chill thing. I really want to, I don't know, find that somewhere and experience it. I don't know. That music kind of takes me there. Some people say resurrecting Chidori kind of diminishes Junpei's growth, but I disagree. This outcome is earned by you choosing to encourage Junpei to develop further. He doesn't backtrack on his own decisions, doesn't go to throw his life away in anger at Takaya, and he doesn't treat you like you're the source of his lack of action. This only strengthens Junpei's resolve to fight for his right to live, so Chidori can go find her way back to him. He's still living for both of them after all. Does this diminish the emotional narrative impact? That depends on who you ask, but it definitely doesn't undermine the overall message of the game. Chidori did indeed go through character death because the Chidori we knew is gone. That Chidori ain't coming back. Yes, some music might not be what you usually listen to, but in the moment it's perfect. I think the biggest reason we wanted you to see this is your own playthrough is that it's better than finding out in the meme stream afterwards. Well, if I did find out in the meme stream afterwards, it might not have the same impact because I wouldn't have any of the, what's it called? Investment. But that being said, I can sort of see what you're getting at in terms of people thinking that it might diminish Junpei's growth, but I don't believe so because that factor of suffering that he had to go through has already passed. It's been more than like a month or two game time since she died, and he's already rationalized her death and made the decision to move forward. So he's already extracted the growth from the event that is her death. Whether or not that death is permanent at this point doesn't change that, you know? Because it's already happened and it's already changed his character as a result. Yes, Chidori doesn't have those memories, but that's not really what's so important. The fact that she has a second chance at life is kind of... I guess, in a way, it shows that you might not immediately see the effect of your decisions and the little things that you do, but they can have a ripple effect down the road, which is big. There's a little bit of that. And her waking up is also Junpei seeing that realization. Not only that, oh hey, you know, Chidori saved him and all this other stuff, but also that in a way he saved her by doing those little things that he didn't want to originally do. And that solidifies the importance of doing those little things. Because you might not see the importance of them now, but they are important. I don't know. You could write entire essays on this thing. There's no right or wrong answer. It's entirely up to your interpretation. And you can write an essay on it. You can write multiple essays on it. That's how these things are. Alright. It is AIGIS. I will be near your desk after school for easy access should you wish to spend time to... Jesus Christ. I will be near you. I'm just imagining ISIS literally just being like... Not ISIS. AIGIS. Literally being like... Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home? Like, she's literally standing there. This is our desk. And she's literally fucking standing there, staring at you. How fucking creepy is that? What are you gonna do? Do a 180 degree and go talk to Yukari? It'd be the creepiest shit. Plus, her death did have consequences, as she is no longer the person she was without her memories. While she may have some of them back, and maybe one day get them back, her sacrifice did have a profound impact on Junpei, and her coming back doesn't take away from that. Well, yeah, we kind of covered that. It is kind of funny that you accidentally saved talking to Takaya the day before Chidori's a revival. I don't know. Shit happens. The world is a funny place. Alright, it's time to loot the robot, and she's already making those noises. I understand. Why did that have to be in there? Do you have time? I'm not sure if I can communicate this properly. Oh boy.
Thank you very much.
Oh god! I would like you to show you my room. Ah! I would like you to see how I live, and does she live in the broom closet, or does she have a legitimate room? I decided to go to AIGIS' room. Does AIGIS have a room, or does she live in the broom closet? What the fuck?
Oh, please don't worry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is literally my wardrobe. I'm not joking. I've got like 5 or 6 of the same shirts. You might think it's the exact same shirt. It's not. I've got 5 or 6 of the same shirt. Of different colors. It's just like, I can't be fucked. If I'm wearing the blue polo, I've got like 4 or 5 of them. If I'm wearing the black one, I've got 4 or 5 of them. The black shirt, 4 or 5 of them. The white one, 4 or 5 of them. Like...
The shells on the floor are only blanks. There's no gunpowder in them.
Why?
So, what do you think of my room? Are you surprised? To be honest, I was hesitant to invite you here. I don't have any welcoming decorations to make this feel like a home. It's hard to believe I ever thought this room was normal. But that's exactly why I wanted to show it to you.
So you've got a 60 cal shell with no rounds in it. It's just blanks. What?
As you can see from the decor, from a machine, I'll never be the same as humans like Yukari-san or Mitsuru-san.
Funny how you didn't mention Fuka in that sentence. Oh god, she knows.
It used to bother me.
Oh god, she knows!
But I figured something out. There's something only I can say, because I am unable to die.
Let me guess, I will be with you forever? What is it?
I will never leave you.
That's basically the same thing I just said. Oh god, that sounds like a threat.
No matter how or when your life comes to an end, at that moment, I will be by your side.
That sounds like a threat.
You will always remain in my heart.
That sounds like she's gonna dice us up.
Oh, yes. Will you take this?
Charred screw?
That's one of my parts that had to be replaced after I collapsed at the Moonlight Bridge. I asked Mitsuru-san to have it sent here. I've grown since then. I'm not afraid, and I won't give up. I'll get back up, no matter how many times it takes. I'll fight by your side and protect you. This is the proof of my resolve, and I want you to have it. It's a part of me. If living is about spending time with people you've forged relationships with, then I want to be closer to you than anyone else.
If living is about... Listen to what she's effing saying.
If living is about spending time with people you've forged relationships with,
Uh-huh.
then I want to be closer to you than anyone else.
Uh-huh.
I'll never be the same as humans like Yukari-san or Mitsuru-san. If living is about spending time with people you've forged relationships with, then I want to be closer to you than anyone else.
You want to tell me she doesn't know?
My connection to you is my reason for living. What's most important to me is to be by your side.
AIGIS has a genuine smile upon her face. I feel a strong bond. She fucking knows! She didn't mention Fuka specifically for a reason. There would have been no reason to omit Fuka from that sentence.
Thou art I.
She knows. The wording is very specific. You don't just accidentally omit the only under-female member in the team.
Been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Eon within thyself.
My god. You can now fuse Metatron. Right! I thought you needed Metatron to create Lucifer, but nope.
I, actually have one more favor to ask.
I'm actually really scared.
At the base of my neck, behind the knot of my ribbon. That's where my most important component is.
Is that like your AI chip?
The artificial psyche that makes me who I am, my emotional engine. The Papillon heart. It's extremely delicate, and I'm not allowed to expose it outside of the laboratory's clean room. But I want you to touch it. If you make direct contact with it, your genetic information will most likely be burnt into it. Even so, I want you to do it.
She wants your genetic information inside of her.
I want to leave irrefutable proof on my body of our connection.
Some girls get tattoos. She wants your genetic information.
Not just as a simple memory, but as something permanent. Something that can never be erased.
AIGIS is gazing at me intently. Gently hold her hand.
I'm so happy. Well then. Oh, since you'll be coming into direct contact with my heart, I apologize in advance if I say something odd or make unusual noises. For safety, I'll be shutting off the motor functions to my arms and legs. Well then, will you untie my ribbon?
I spent a long time with AIGIS. Bruh, I did not see that coming like that. Fuka's just standing there. You missed out. She knows. There is no way she doesn't know. When's that third person gonna get lost in Tartarus? No one's actually told us about the third person. This and Elizabeth thing was the most explicit. The fact that Elizabeth is an adult and she's much older than us is what makes it weird. There is no third person. What? Then who said the third person is coming on the 19th? According to the guide, a cat was supposed to wander in early, but they haven't yet. Are you reading the guide for Reload, or are you reading the guide for something else? What the hell is in this room? Oh, that's probably AIGIS's room. Is this AIGIS's room? This is probably AIGIS's room. You gave her the consent. You could have told her no, lol. At least in this version. But you are still a kid. You're still technically a kid and she's technically an adult. A child cannot give an adult consent. That is the entire point of the age of consent. That a child can't give an adult consent. That's the whole point of it. What, you're gonna tell me that a 6-year-old can give a consent? A 12-year-old? A 16-year-old? Like, that's the whole point. A child can't give an adult consent. Because there's an imbalance of power and an imbalance of intellectual capacity. Let's not even go into emotional experience, but anyway. It's a bank of consoles. There seems to be a new video. Should I watch it? Alright, here we go. Who is it now? Who is it now? Starting playback. 1st of the 15th. Oh god, this is recent. Ah, Koromaru. Where's he hiding the drugs? Why is he looking at the camera? It's a 3rd floor lounge. Koromaru's looking this way. Is he giving his report to Vladimir Putin? You know, my cousin's girlfriend downstairs is writing a book about Oscar the Staffy. And in the book, there is a chapter on Cheeky, where apparently Cheeky at night, while everyone is sleeping, has a video conference with Vladimir Putin. And she asks for a status update on how the war's progressing. She's very upset about the lack of progress, apparently. I'm just imagining Mr. Scruffles from Cats and Dogs the movie, and that Cheeky's like the evil cat. She sits on my chair here, she uses the webcam. Anyway, go on, Koromaru, go on.
Speaking of, career counseling is coming up.
Yeah, what are we even supposed to talk about the whole time?
Oh, Koro-chan!
You're gonna get sick if you go sleeping anywhere you want, you know. What's up, AIGIS?
There's a miniature camera near the ceiling. It's been camouflaged.
What?
Oh my god, they're about to find out the cameras that are in their rooms.
So it's been recording everyone who walks past here?
Oh yeah, I forgot you could see anywhere in the dorm from the command room.
Does that mean one has been placed in each of our rooms as well?
I never thought about that.
Yukari, are you serious? That's the first thing I would have thought about.
But I think it might. I did use the system last year.
Oh, spicy.
Huh? Is that true?
Fuka, why are you concerned? You've done the least.
Well, you need a key to use it, and I doubt any of the guys would have the guts to look in our rooms. Oh, if they did, Nyx can wait. I'll tear them apart first.
Yukari doesn't want a sex tape out.
Are you experiencing the psychological breakdown known as dying of shame?
Anyway, we don't need that stupid system anymore. Let's ask Mitsuru-senpai to have it removed.
You know what I could actually see happening? Yukari convinces Mitsuru to get rid of it, but then Mitsuru's like, you know what? We should check this thing out. And then Mitsuru finds out what's been happening. Oh god, if Yukari actually has the key and watches it.
Yes, that's right. The camera's recording right now. Yoo-hoo!
Despite the fact Yukari and Mitsuru spied on us the first nights we came to the dorm to observe if we had potential for a persona. GG. Time for the MC to erase all the footage while he can. We're gonna have to go on that rescue mission, but Mara is also at full strength, almost at full strength. We can actually do it tonight. Let's get the rare ones. Let's do the Theragy one. Let's go to Tartarus. One sec.
Your notes are as perfect as ever. They're easier to understand than the textbook itself.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Not this shit again! Not this again! No! Why? Why does this keep happening? Why do you do this to me, Sire 2.0? Why? Why? Why am I getting rejected? Why?